One more beautiful day in the world of crypto and investments, DeFi, IoT. I want to talk a little bit today about the Ethereum merge and the hash rate bomb and the possible delay we might get with that now after a recent meeting with the sabios, as we say in Spanish, of Ethereum. Let's talk a little bit about what came out of that and what we might be able to expect as GPU miners. So the wise men of Ethereum got together recently and had a discussion on what time frame we're looking at for the 2.0 merge to actually hard fork and be implemented. In other words, the GPU mining would then come to an end on the Ethereum blockchain. Basically what took place, it looks like it might be some suspended good news for us that are GPU miners. We're noticing that the difficulty bomb is becoming, well, it's causing it, we're earning less with our GPUs. And with electricity rates rising, we're earning less on top of that as well. Unless you've got an area with really low electricity rates in certain states like Florida and Wyoming, etc. Or you've got solar panels. But either way, Ethereum right now the wise men of Ethereum are really confused on what to do. They do need to do something, and they know that, and it looks like they are going to suspend the difficulty bomb to some degree. In other words, it looks like they might lift it, which means that earnings should begin to improve in the next few weeks. It's not going to be something that happens immediately because the merge is going to be delayed. They've had a lot of success, but there's still enough glitches in that hard fork from the testnet that they don't feel comfortable. Look, they cannot just go on there and have a few errors. It'd be a disaster for them. They got to make sure this is 100%. So they're looking at pushing this out, maybe 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years. They don't want to go that far, obviously, but there are issues they need to resolve, and I don't think they're really sure how they're going to resolve it. So it looks as if they're talking that they very possibly might pull back the difficulty bomb they've already implemented and allow us to continue mining, which would be smarter on their part. And they're just trying to figure out how they can do this and suspend then the actual merge. So it looks like it's not going to take place soon. As even though I know some people are saying the last few days, but since this meeting, it looks as if they're not completely convinced that they can make that jump, that hard fork jump yet, and sustain their coin price. And they're really concerned about that and their reputation. So they need us mining. Now, keep in mind that proof of work is much more secure network than proof of staking, right? Proof of staking is just more ecological friendly, so they say. But like us, we're with our 100 GPUs, we're putting in solar panels. And the irony to our delay is we should have the solar panels put in December of 2021. But the actual local government does not want us putting those solar panels in. They want to keep charging them for us. So it's the actual government who talks about going green here in California, but at the same time talks about they're delaying the actual permitting process. Now, we're going to move those GPUs out of California anyway because we feel it's going to be an issue down the road. So they're going to go to a state where it's approved we can legally mine crypto and there's no issues there. That's already been established. We're going to go somewhere where we got a future to it. And we're going to take those solar panels with us when we go. So in summary, it looks as if we might get a little reprieve for GPU mining. And even after GPU mining, it's not going to go away. People they know this is secure. And with the World Economic Forum announcing just a few weeks ago that they want to have a more tighter control over the crypto markets, especially Bitcoin, is only going to cause and strengthen the need for decentralized and secure crypto mining, crypto blockchains. One of the advocates, an Islamic woman, had stated that, there will be in the future issues for security in crypto due to the ability for computers to be able to hack the current systems. And I'm just going to put it in very simple terms, right? And these are quantum computers, right? And so the question came up, well, then where's the security in cryptocurrency for the future once we're able to then hack Bitcoin? And I think the response to that is, you had technology before that could hack anything that already existed, especially the US government, right? And these world conglomerates, world governments. And crypto was able to create something that you have not been able to hack very easily. Now, you can in a centralized area, so as it moves off certain areas. Bitcoin had a little bit of a glitch early on, and boom, they resolved that. The community did. And I strongly feel what's going to take place is that you're going to continue to roll forward because the creative intellect is out here amongst us in the community of these crypto miners. And the security that exists with more hash rate out there, the greater the security and harder it's going to be to hack and decode that encrypted data. So I think there's still a future for GPUs. I feel good about it. Even though Ethereum is going to go off eventually, I still feel there's a future. And we're going to go forward building our GPU mining farm. There's a lot of people doing as well. And I've seen out there, Son of a Tech, as well as Voscoin. Others are continue to build. We're going to build as well. I'm going to add too. Put some ASIC miners on there as well. And we're going to keep mining. And there's, Flux and others that want to jump in there and fill that role. And you know what? Litecoin actually is helping themselves become even more decentralized. So we're going to actually jump into going back to buying Litecoin miners. I had some and I sent them back. Ugh, I can shoot myself now. I bought them for $600 too. Now they're much more expensive. So I think that we're going to see some reprieve for Ethereum. And it looks that way, at least, according to the mines that be in Ethereum. And that will give us a little bit of reprieve in GPU mining. And then we're just going to have to just roll with it, There's enough of us out there that are going to keep this going. And there's blockchains out there that are going to want to be decentralized and need to protect data. Because we don't want to buy into that digital currency. Remember, the World Economic Forum just stated that 3 to 5 years, they expected a global digital currency. And it's going to be two-tiered. One for us normal people and one for the elites. They call it transactions, different type of transactions, right? They got different terminology for it. That's going to centralize everything. It is permissionless. In other words, they have privacy to it. It's not transparent whatsoever. We as a people, we've had enough freedom now that we're not just going to give it up. We're not going to give it back that easy. So crypto and the need to be encrypted and the need to be able to not be hacked is going to be a necessity, and that's going to come from ASIC and GPU mining. DeFi IoT, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and send this on to somebody else, please. A lot of people, less people are watching these videos now because they're busy working. When the economy collapses, you're going to get back to these. So if you're seeing it now, you got the advantage. If you come in later with the economy collapse, you still can do things, but you won't have the advantage as those that stay with us right now. We're different in that regard. We try to stay ahead and tell you what's coming. Talk to you in the next video. We hope you enjoyed this segment of our video with DeFi IoT. Remember, we're not professional advisors. We do this as a business, as a hobby, and we study, we experiment, and we want to share it with you. If you can get some benefit from this, great. What we do is we go out, we purchase with our own money, and we experiment to see what true results are. We want you to be able to share in our experiences so you don't have to lose like we have. If you can win where we've won, fantastic. Remember to do your own research and your own homework. It's very important before you make any decisions. We will see you in our next video.